All right. Michael, are you in or not? Can you talk at all? No, he can't talk. Okay. Let's try this again. All right. Sorry about that. That was a really weird intro. We're having some technical issues here, but we are live here, and welcome into the next. That was a weird way to start. I can't add you, Michael. I can't add you. It says device is not connected. Okay, well, while we figure this out, I can go through what we're going to be talking about here tonight. Doing it differently now. But by the way, Twitch and YouTube, we are up here. So hi to all of the Twitch and YouTube people. All right, so we're going to be give you the latest. Sorry, no, we're not. We're going to go Score Center tonight. The answer to today's trivia question. We'll give you the results of our AFC East Super Teams, the latest from the National Football League, a closer look into NFL training facilities. Well, we're not going to give it to you. We're going to show you a video of Peter King giving you a closer look. Really, is what we're doing there. Kevin Garnett is part of a group bid to buy the Timberwolves away from Glenn Taylor. So that's going to be interesting. We'll talk about that as well. The Atlanta Hawks unveiled their new uniforms. We're going to get into that. For the Memphis Grizzlies, one of their nice, bright young players, Justice Winslow, is out for the season with a hip injury. We'll talk about that. Okay. All right, hold on. Michael Bennett announced his retirement today. The Orioles made a pitching change. Tommy Malone will be getting the opening day start instead of John Means. We'll get into that as well. And then we finish off the night with our NFC North Super Teams. So give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to try and figure this out here with Michael. I'm going to send him the link right now. I don't know what exactly is going on. We've done probably close to 100 shows or so. This is the first time this has happened. Perfect timing for Twitch and YouTube, I know. Okay. There's your link. Okay. Now this is hopefully going to work. We have one person watching on Twitch right now. Shout out to whoever that is. No one's watching on YouTube. And then, of course, we have our normal sportscaster viewers. I will go on to that right now. Michael, device not connected. I think we're in. We are in. Michael, there we go.
Hey, Josh.
Weird way to start.
Is this better? Possibly?
Yeah, I mean, oh, oops.
Yeah, it's a weird way to start. I don't know. I'm restarting my computer right now. It says maybe that this has never happened, man. John, I was just listening to the stream. This has never happened in the history of the show.
So yeah. Anyway, let's get into this though.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to reconnect. Yeah, let's go through the topics.
I just went through all the topics, so we can start with Score Center.
I need a here.
We're not going to do Score Center. No, just come back. Let's do today's trivia question first. We'll do Score Center later.
All right. That's a good idea.
Okay, so one thing we know that is not messed up because TikTok is not shut down, which is always a good thing. All right, here we go. Let's go on over to the next. Okay. Let's get the person who got it right.
Was it Isaac again?
No, it was Potato Ryan's 90. Potato Ryan's 90. All right. All right, TikTok time to answer the trivia question. Who is the NBA's all-time leader in turnovers? The answer is Karl Malone, the mailman. All right, there we go. All right. And now you can give us the AFC Super Team results because I don't want to talk about it.
Let's just say I won. On TikTok, can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay, come back. Because now we cannot hear you. Come back. I don't know if you can hear me or not. This is... Come back, Michael. Fantastic. And he's gone. Yes, Michael did win. Have we been taken down from YouTube yet? Let's check that out because this is the third time we've tried streaming on YouTube. Okay, Michael's here. Let's unmute him. Michael, you need to unmute yourself.
I do. On TikTok it was 18-6. On Instagram I won by it was like 20 to
You won.
12. I won. Let's just say that. So it's now 7-3.
And we are still live on YouTube. So that's good. Twitch is good.
Twitch,
and obviously Sportscaster.
Sportscaster. Okay.
Okay, let's go. Let's get into tonight's show.
Let's go. Okay, what's up?
Oh, yeah, you can't see the banners, so I will intro the
I
segment.
can't see the banners. Once I come back, I'll take over.
Okay, so the latest from the National Football League made official today that there will be no preseason games. We talked about that a lot last night. We're not going to get into that again, but some more news here. And this was expected news. This is not new news. We've expected this for a while, but now, again, made official is rosters for training camp will have 80 players instead of the normal 90. That means between now and July 28th, you scheduled start of training camp, approximately 320 players are going to be getting cut, most of which undrafted free agents. It is hard enough for undrafted free agents to make the team.
Right, especially in these circumstances.
No, I'm saying it's hard enough under normal circumstances.
Right. Of course. But
this is going to make it almost impossible.
The thing about these decisions, they're pretty much basing these decisions off of Zoom meetings and FaceTime meetings.
Well, it's off film and stuff.
Well, because Josh and me and you were talking a bit before the show. You said you brought up the Ravens have 89 players in their roster. All 9 of the people they're going to cut are almost definitely going to be undrafted free agents. So really, the only thing you have to determine whether or not they make the team or not is their college tape and their college tape and
that's it.
How they've been on online meetings and stuff. Yeah. So I mean, it's going to be really hard to make decisions, really. So I can't say I'm excited for no preseason. As someone who, I'm the biggest preseason fan my age that I've ever met, like me.
Yeah.
I am a big fan of the preseason. Always watch the preseason. Always have. Always will. I've told stories. I've been in Israel and it's at 2:30 a.m. Get up at 2:30 a.m. to watch Ravens preseason football in August. So yeah.
Okay, I'm just telling we have some news here, so I'm adding that in here. But yeah, this is it's expected news. So I don't really have much thoughts on this. It's unfortunate for these guys, but as I was talking with Michael earlier about it, if you are good enough, they're going to find ways to make their rosters. So,
right.
I mean, there's not really much else I can say about it.
No, yeah, of course. It's just I'm really interested to see. Like, it's. By the way, is my audio? Okay?
Your audio is actually like perfectly fine.
Like better.
The exact same, no difference. You on your phone is no problem whatsoever, but turn it sideways because you need to go landscape. Go landscape. There you go. All right. So we had a plan here was to show a video. However, after realizing this, I didn't just say this, Michael, we can't show the video because we can't show another YouTube video like this. YouTube will take it down. Copyright. So unfortunately, we cannot show you that video. So we're going to move on here to our next topic. And it comes from the Minnesota Timberwolves. So Timberwolves owner Glenn Taylor announced today, like out of nowhere, that he was interested in selling the team. Just out of nowhere, no one. It was just bang, I'm selling the team. So the front runners here is a group bid, and one of the members of the group bid is Timberwolves legend, and I have the ticker one of, but no, the greatest Timberwolf of all time, Kevin Garnett. He is a part of the group bid. Part of the agreement is that they cannot move the team out of Minnesota. As soon as I saw this, I still said, all right, whoever buys it, I am willing to bet they are mostly going to move the team out of Minnesota because the market there is horrible. There's no real – the NBA market. So this agreement, that takes it away. The Timberwolves are not going anywhere. So they get to so the good news is that they can fill up their stadium halfway once they allow fans in again, as long as they want in the Target Center. So good for them. But In all seriousness, this is interesting. KG, the owner.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I don't know what he's gonna do.
It's weird.
It seems like there's more and more like current athlete or
Derek
former
Jeter
athletes that are starting to get. There's been a lot in the Mets. Alex Rodriguez owns currently part of the Mets. There's been like Brian.
He hasn't owned it yet.
Russell Wilson, Brian Urlacher were maybe also going to own it.
Mm-hmm. Huge, massive. LeBron James has expressed interest for a long time that
Kevin Durant with the Philadelphia Union.
Yeah. LeBron will buy an NBA team. I believe he's actually going to buy the Cavs when he retires, is what his plan is to do, it sounds like. So LeBron's going to be an owner.
Jordan.
John Elway could potentially take over for the Broncos. We don't know what the Bolin family is going to decide to do, but that's an option.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan owns the Hornets. Don't know why we forgot that.
Oh,
That's how forgettable the Hornets are, by the way.
No, I thought I brought that up. But okay, anyway. Right. Yeah, it's really interesting what's happening, what's going on.
Yeah. So the Atlanta Hawks have some pretty good uniforms already. But
one of the better ones.
We now got even as you were about. I don't know if you said it or not. I couldn't really tell what you said, but I think they got better ones now. So take a look here.
Right. I said then they were one of the better ones in the league. I liked with the patterns. These throwbacks ones.
Sick though. These are it's on kind of a throwback feel here. You see Trae Young, Collins, and Maryland alum Kevin Huerter. I love these jerseys here. Nice little throwback theme. I think these are fantastic.
These are like not too throwbacky, but they're like not too current.
I love them. I think it's great.
Yeah, I like the new black ones and I like the white ones. The red ones have a really similar feel to like the old, Dominique Wilkins, but when they were their feel to them.
Yeah, I really like it.
I like these.
How's that computer coming along, by the way?
Well, I just got turned on, which is good. I turned it off and restarted it. Wouldn't restart, so I turned it off, turned it back on again.
Isn't this not even your laptop? You're like borrowing this laptop?
No, well, this is gonna be my new laptop. I'm pretty sure. So.
Well, we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, this is the first time it's happened to my laptop. Just saying, so it's not.
Fair point. All right, so we actually have some breaking news here. Out of the NBA. So that piece of news is that Marvin Bagley, his season is over. Marvin Bagley has a lateral foot sprain. He will miss the rest of the season. We knew that he would be missing some time with his foot injury, and now we officially have just found out that his season is just flat out over. The Kings are a team here in the bubble that are trying to make the playoffs, but they are on the outside looking in. It's the playoff hopes are slim to none in Sacramento, and I think this it's going to make it very, very tough for these guys to make the playoffs.
I mean, it's not as bad as Beal going out.
But this is a massive. This is not massive, but this is a pretty big loss for Sacramento.
Oh, sure, of course it is. Yeah.
He's shown some potential throughout his career. Of course, the number 2 overall pick out of Duke a few years back. But
that was the Ben Simmons year, right?
Nope, that was Doncic and Trae Young's year. He was drafted over both of them, by the way.
Who's the first pick? Was that
DeAndre Ayton?
Ayton was that.
Ayton's been solid. It's just because Doncic and Trae Young have overshadowed him, but people don't give DeAndre Ayton credit. He's been pretty solid. Bagley's been a little disappointing.
I mean, I thought he's pretty. I like Bagley a lot.
He's been a little disappointing, though.
I think he has potential.
He does. I'm not saying he doesn't.
Right.
But I can't give Kings fans much hope here. Not that they're Kings fans have learned by now over the last.
Not that they really had much.
Over the last 10, 15 years, the Kings fans have learned not to get too much hope in general. So that is the good news. But yeah, he's out for the year.
there's really no good news with this.
Bagley's played 13 games this entire season. He started 4 games in his rookie year. He played 62, but he only started in 4. He played 13 games this season, starting in 6, missing almost the entire season. The guy in his career has played 75 games, only started 10. His number 2 overall pick. The King, you got to remember, the Kings could have had a guy like Luka Doncic or Trae Young, and instead they went with him. So
I mean,
I'm not saying give up the guy.
At the time, I probably would have taken back.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But hindsight's
maybe
2020.
Trae Young, but like to risk Doncic was maybe a risk. I mean, he was one of the greatest European players I've ever seen. I remember.
Yeah, Doncic was the boomer bust guy. Everyone knew Doncic was either be amazing or
right. And the thing with Young, with his height, Young was like a promising guy, but really
Trae Young was another boomer bust guy, honestly, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I
wasn't a widespread boomer bust the way Doncic was. Doncic, everyone knew he would be a boomer bust. Trae Young was, in my opinion, a boomer bust. That wasn't like a widespread opinion. Some people.
Right. I didn't think Trae Young would turn out this good. Neither Doncic. Same with him.
Yeah, I like Doncic. Actually, I was in on Doncic. I was all in on Doncic.
Right. Well, the reason why he's one of the better European players in Europe for.
Oh no, but I'm saying I was all in on him. I was saying that he should have went number 1 the whole time. I was one of those people that really did like Doncic. Trae Young, I was not in the case with, but I really did like Luka coming up.
No, very good. Yeah. He's one of the better prospects.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So that'll do it for Marvin Bagley's season, and most likely that'll do it for the Kings season if it wasn't already over. So, of course, they're trying to fight for that 8 seed. That currently owned by Memphis Grizzlies. The Memphis Grizzlies also, though, did have another loss, as Justice Winslow will be out for the season as well. He has suffered a hip injury in practice. He will sit out the rest of the season as well. Memphis, as everyone has seemed to forget, currently has the 8 seed. Everyone is still trying to catch the Grizzlies. This is still the team to beat. A team like the Pelicans, the Kings, the Spurs, the Suns, I think that's all of them, are currently trying to make the 8 seed. Well, they have to force the Grizzlies out to make it in there. And I've been reminding people that the Grizzlies are still there. But this is not a massive loss, but it's an interesting loss here as very versatile player who can play very well on the floor. He's been a small forward his entire life, but I think it was last year or 2 years ago in Miami, he suddenly became a point guard and actually really kind of had a career renaissance. But of course, John Moran is the point guard over there, so he's kind of moved back. But my point is, he's a very versatile player. So in that, being able to plug him in on many different positions, that is something they are going to miss out here. But I don't think it's a huge loss. But I think this makes it a little bit tougher for the Grizzlies to hold on to that 8 seed that they do still currently own. Taylor Jenkins has done a great job over there in Memphis, though. So he has proven Taylor Jenkins has been a great first-round coach. Magic Johnson's pick for Coach of the Year. What's up?
Can you give me? I'm gonna leave. Give me a second.
Okay, I'm gonna keep talking about Justice Winslow in the meantime. We're going to see what's going on here with Michael. But by the way, on the John Morant, who of course has rookie of the year, in my opinion, all we're going to find out during the playoffs, because the NBA is not the NBA has announced all the award voting will be taking place starting today and the 28th, and TNT will announce the award winners throughout the playoffs. The show is kind of used to it. Which, by the way, I'm taking back. I like the award show and all, but it was something special about like heroes. That's the main result. Something like that. The NBA, obviously, that's something that the NBA should do. Something that either have the award show. There is a minimum 1 week in between the regular season playoffs. I've always said that weekend should be the NBA award show. That way, you can have this weekend award show. That would be the first one. But anyway, just want to add the season Grizzlies. Staying on the 8 seed now. Michael is here. Connected immediately. That is good news.
So
turn on the camera.
My camera won't work.
Okay, that's no big deal though.
Yeah, can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me try again. But
No, you're good. You're good. And now it's gonna screw up. Watch. Oh, no, never mind. Michael,
Yeah.
Can you see the banners all right?
I can, yep.
Okay, so that Michael Bennett is our next topic.
Michael Bennett answers. Yep. All right. So Michael Bennett, Seahawks player, really good in his career. There goes Josh. Oh, never mind. He's back. Right. I see what you did. Played 11 seasons in the NFL, making the Pro Bowl from 2015 to 2017. That's 3 consecutive years. Won 1 career Super Bowl. That was with the Seahawks. Played for the Eagles and Patriots. In addition to Seattle.
Yeah. He played in Tampa, by the way. For those in 2009 and 2012, he played in Tampa before he went. He was undrafted UDFA. Seahawks.
Johnson was all undrafted.
He was. So he went Seattle, and then he was waived by them. In October, the Buccaneers claimed him. He played very well in Tampa for a few years as an undrafted guy, able to play there until 2012. Seattle then brought him back. And then 2013 and 2017, his career peak absolutely was during that time. He won a Super Bowl in Seattle, made 3 straight Pro Bowls during that time. Then once he left, his career kind of fell off. It was in Philly in 2018, and then New England and Dallas both last season. But yeah, his brother Martellus Bennett, of course. Twins? No, they're not twins.
I don't know.
No, they're not. I don't think they are.
No, but great career. I mean, whether you like him or not off the field, he has a great career. Can't deny that.
Always love his short shoulder pads.
I was just about to say that shoulder pads are too small. But
I love that about him. That's cool.
Yeah, remember when he rode that bicycle with the Giants?
Yes.
Yeah, after the touchdown against the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Michael Bennett, he's a fun guy.
Just like Kawhi.
Yeah, and a great career for him comes to an end. Josh, you don't see anything in his future with Hall of Fame is out of the question, but
no, God no.
Right, that's what I just said.
He'll never even be nominated.
I know Hall of Fame's out of the question. That's what Hall of Fame's out of the question means.
Okay.
But no, but Seahawks Ring of Honor either. You don't think so?
I don't know how. Well, it depends how many. Let's look up, see who's in the Seahawks Ring of Honor. See what they're, because every team's different. Like if they run it the way the Ravens Ring of Honor goes, I would say no. But some teams put guys in easier than others. So
yeah, Ravens we only have legends who Todd Heap.
We have legends and Ernest Byner. Well, they have. They don't have a Ring of Honor. They are one of the very few teams that retire jerseys. Nope, never mind. They have both. They have both. Okay, so they've retired obviously number 12. We've known that. That's obvious. Right. They've also retired Kenny Easley, Walter Jones, Steve Largent, and Cortez Kennedy's number. Okay, they do have a Ring of Honor. Dave Brown, Kenny Easley is in the Hall of Fame. Jacob Green, Pete Gross, Walter Jones, Cortez Kennedy, Chuck Knox, Dave Craig, Steve Largent, the other Kurt Warner, the running back, Jim Zorn, and owner Paul Allen. Okay, yeah, no.
What about Alexander?
Yeah, no, he has no chance. No chance.
What about the running back? Ring of Honor. What? Really? What about oh my God, what's his name? Alexander? Not Alexander. What?
Yeah, the guy won an Offensive Player of the Year award, cover of Madden. Nope, no Ring of Honor though.
Did he win?
No, he won an NFL MVP, I think, too.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, didn't he win MVP?
He did. Believe so.
Right.
There's something in my mind saying that he didn't, but I'm almost certain that he did.
Right. Well, I said it. That's what I just pulled.
He did.
Didn't he?
He did, right?
He did.
I'm not looking up. I don't know why I'm second guessing myself, but I'm almost certain he did. He did. 05.
So I thought, yeah, 05, right. He was on the cover of 06. No, Ray Lewis was on the cover of 06.
He was on the cover of, yeah, he was on the cover of 07.
Because Ray Lewis was on 06, right?
Right. Then his career fell off completely. The guy retired 2 years later.
Oh, really?
3 years later. He was out of Seattle 2 years later, then played a year in Washington where he had 11 carries for 24 yards in 08. So he basically retired 2 years later.
Pretty much like Adrian Peterson.
Except, no. Adrian Peterson's still playing. He's on the cover, what, 6 years ago? He's still playing.
No, I know. Oh, yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah, I don't know. The reason I said that was washed up going to the Redskins and getting the same amount of carries, but
Meme it though,
Why would you meme it?
because it's very different. Adrian Peterson played well in that
Oh,
first year.
oh my god. You know what you have to meme? Chris Sims and CBS Sports.
We're not the ones who's memeing it. Enough people have done that.
I know, but literally these are the top 10 quarterback head coaching duos, and Bill Bryan and Deshaun Watson were above Mike Tomlin and Ben Roethlisberger.
It's hilarious. All right, let's move on. That's
horrible. They're top 5 easily.
That's horrible. All right, let's move on here.
All right, we're gonna go to last year's All-Star from the Orioles, John Means.
God, he was our All-Star?
Yes.
Not Mancini?
No, I forget what happened, but yeah, Mancini was voted. John Means went over Mancini. So John Means, last year's All-Star, the only good pitcher on the Orioles, was supposed
he was really our All-Star over Mancini, though.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. He was supposed to be.
I believe you, but that's just insane.
He was supposed to be better. He was supposed to be the opening day starter, but he got hurt. Now it's going to be Tommy Malone. Gosh, have you heard of Tommy Malone? I've heard his name. No, I've heard his name. So I think I know who he is. If you would have asked me who Tommy Malone is, he really does sound like a baseball player.
He does.
So
I can tell you about him, though.
I've heard of him.
So, yeah, well, he's been in the league for a long time. He's 33 years old. He's 15-47 in his career. He's a 4.47 ERA. That's not great. 4.47 ERA. That is not good at all. All right.
Perfect Orioles pitcher.
Yeah. He's in the Nationals in 2011, A's in 2012, 2014, Twins 2014 to 16. He was in the Brewers and Mets in 2017, the Nationals again in 2018, and then the Mariners last season. This is his first year in Baltimore.
Well, not a bad place to be.
Sure.
Oh, the Orioles.
Let's go O's. We love the Orioles, but
well, actually, anything in Baltimore, except for the Ravens, really anything in Baltimore is not really such a good place to be.
Hey. First of all, that's not true. Just the city's bad.
Well, that's kind of how I'm referring to.
No, Baltimore County's you live in Baltimore County. Think about it this way, Michael. You live in Baltimore County. Have you ever seen any crime really take place like around where you live?
Heard gunshots. But that could also be there's also like a veteran cemetery near my house, so that could be
okay, never mind then. Okay, I'll tell you where I live then.
Yeah, well, where you live, there's some crime, but
not that I've ever seen.
Well, what do you?
I live on a busy street.
What do you count as crime? I think I know where.
I'm talking like there's been nothing like that. My point is, Baltimore gets a bad rap. The city's horrible, obviously, but most of the
they have the highest crime rate ever.
Yeah, that's the city. But I'm saying the rest of Baltimore, like Baltimore County, is fine.
Actually, we actually have a ton of crime, but
there's no issue with most of Baltimore, and also
Baltimore. No, most of Baltimore there's a big issue with. Actually, Baltimore County is not good. Baltimore County is not that much better than the city, but it's better.
Yeah, that's not true. Anyway,
I know. I'm pretty sure it is. Actually,
the way Baltimore is though, you just gotta turn the wrong way. You're in the wrong place. It's all because it's such a small, it's a very small space. So you turn one way, it's no problem. It's a perfectly fine place. You turn the wrong way, you're in an alley.
Yeah. No, but the city, like the crime. I still go to the city. I love Baltimore City. And I want to be people don't say that. I adore it. I mean, everything in Baltimore City except for the crime, which is pretty much everything. But in terms of the places, historical Baltimore, I mean, the Inner Harbor, the aquarium, obviously King Yards and M&T Bank Stadium, my two favorite things. Oh, I don't know about King Yards, but the M&T Bank Stadium definitely my favorite thing in Baltimore. Right. Yeah, no, it's good. But so yeah,
no, the city is. You go the wrong way. I mean, there's certain parts of the city that's fine though. It's not the whole city. Just
when I went to the Ravens game, I walked through Camden Yard.
Okay, let's go back to
Tommy Malone. Yeah, welcome to Baltimore. We were just talking about Baltimore, so in case you're watching, we just gave you like a kind of mini introduction. I would recommend the aquarium. Well, you probably can't go there now.
National Aquarium.
Yeah, you probably can go there now because of the the fish aren't social distancing. I wonder what's going on there. Cool.
NFC North Superteams time.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Oh God. I just coughed and laughed.
What just happened there?
I coughed and laughed.
By the way, the NFL officially has dyslexia. They on their website, they said that 95 players and staff have tested positive, and about a solid 2 hours later, they came out and said that it was 59, not 95.
Wait,
Whoever
what?
made that mistake is gonna get
What? No.
Yeah, they put out on the website 95, and it was actually 59.
Oh my god! Because I said to make that a topic, because that's a ton. That's almost 100.
Yeah, especially considering the other day it was like 40.
50, yeah, 40, something like that, yeah.
No, it was 55. It was 55 like 2 days ago. So yes, that would have been a massive topic. And I was about to put it in, and then I saw that it was an error.
Oh my god, that is insane.
So whoever made that mistake, I can almost assure you will be fired.
The NFL should maybe just hire Nino. Wouldn't be much better though.
Seriously though, think about that though.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's not 95 cases; it's 59.
Watch Roger Goodell be the one making up. No, he obviously isn't, but
he's also not the one who made that mistake. I don't think it's Goodell who runs that. I don't think Roger Goodell runs the NFLPA's website.
Oh, it's the NFLPA's website? There's like NFL.com.
But the NFLPA's official website is the one who had that.
Yes, yeah, I was right. I didn't check the website.
All right, introduce here the NFC North Superteams.
Give me.
Okay. Wait, did he leave?
No, I'm still here. I'm just getting my stuff, so I'm getting it.
Okay, so NFC North Superteams. By the way, AFC East Superteams were done. AFC West Superteams were yesterday. We're gonna post that immediately after tonight's show. We're gonna post that poll and we'll get the results to that. The NFC North Superteams we will do again tomorrow. Where it's gonna be a day behind, basically. Actually, no, we're not because we're not gonna be. Oh, also, okay. You know what we're gonna do here is actually no, we're not because not everything's fine.
I'm gonna try my camera again. I want to try my camera again.
I can tell you this though, that coming up here as sports come back, the next is going to look very different. It's not going to be necessarily nightly shows, but from 8:30 to 10 we will have content. So I can tell you this, and we're going to update you tomorrow. We're going to give you the whole schedule because Michael has to finalize a couple more things here. But
well, we're going to give you a schedule week by week, right?
You want to give him the whole schedule for the week right now, or do you want to wait till you finalize it?
I want to confirm it first.
Okay, but I can give you that on opening day.
Right.
There will be no show. By the way, opening day, July 23rd, 2 days from now. There will be no.
Josh are calling.
So me and Michael on the call for Yankee National starting at 7 o'clock. Right. You can tune in for that. We will go until that game ends. We'll give you all 9 innings there. However, there will be no show that night. That'll be instead of the show. Stuff like that here. And tomorrow we'll give you the rest of up until July 31st.
Right.
Yeah. Let's go.
Give me a second. I need to.
By the way, set everything up now. Also, but in the meantime, here also talk to the viewers because I got to be right back. I got to go get a charger of my phone.
It is time, and I apologize once again for the NFC North Super Team. That's the Bears, Lions, Packers, Vikings. And we have a good one for you here. Coming up, I won the last Super Team. Josh won the 2 before that, and last night's Super Team will be posted tomorrow. So in 2 nights, we will have this Super Team posted. The Vikings, Packers, Lions, and Bears make up the North. This will be a fun division, and in a second I will go over the positions. We'll just set up my depth charts here, my charts, and we should be good to go. All right, let's go over the positions here. Not a bad.
Ready? It's charging. Plugging this stuff in. I'm back.
All right, welcome back. Let's go. QB, RB1, RB2, wide receiver, OL, and then 7. That's right, 7 front 7. That's insane. A front 7 consisting of 7 players.
Well, we do have a 3-man offensive line, so.
Do I need to add that?
What?
Do I need to add to the offensive line?
No.
I
like it. I love this format.
I like it too. Then we have a corner, safety, kicker, punter. All right. Me and Josh.
By the way, I'm going through the chat right now. Yeah, that's uneventful. There's nothing in here. Yes, actually, I did not meet Mancini because I was not at sports club in senior camp at that point. That's what I was. Anyway, are we all ready? We all set up?
Give me a second because I'm. I am still here. I just.
That jet is annoying.
You hear the jet?
Oh yeah.
What?
No. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Gone.
All right. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Tell me when you are 1,000% ready.
All right, hold on. I'm getting the depth chart. All right, I have depth charts for the Packers, Vikings, Lions, and Bears. Perfect. So I don't forget anybody like Yannick Ngakoue. By the way, since the South, I'm pulling up the ESPN depth chart, so I don't forget Yannick Ngakoue.
Nice.
Ever since I forgot him, the man that should not be mentioned. God, okay.
You mentioned him twice, so.
Let me pull up the sportscaster chat so they can comment on everything we're doing. All right. First pick.
By the way, so you're still in the lead, so you have to call it. Heads or tails?
I say tails. Heads or tails?
It's tails.
No.
What do you mean, no? You won.
Can I pick what pick I want?
Yeah.
I want the second pick.
You do?
No, I don't. Never mind. I lied. I want the first pick.
Okay.
I was kidding. It was a joke.
Okay. So do you want the first pick or not?
I do.
Okay. Michael, you're on the clock.
I'm going to say that for my first pick, I'm going to take front seven guy that I forgot originally, which is why I wanted the second pick. I completely forgot he existed. Give me Khalil Mack.
Okay.
I completely forgot.
Out of curiosity, why did you want the second pick originally?
Because I didn't know who was going to take at one.
Ah.
I didn't want to forfeit the first pick.
Okay, I'm on the clock here, and you go through the positional rankings, and there's only one positional. There's only one position that I had a guy in the NFC North ranked number 1, and it was tackle, David Bakhtiari. So I will be taking David Bakhtiari with my first pick.
Smart. Well, technically, if you'd be doing edge rushers, you have 2.
True. But
we're not doing edge rushers.
Okay. My next pick, I am going to take a front 7 guy. I am debating between a couple, but I need to make that final call real quick.
I see the 3 that you're debating about.
Yeah. I mean, it's obvious who they are.
No, obvious, the big 3. Actually, 4 maybe.
No, there's 3.
Oh, 6.
There's 3 guys, though, that I'm between.
7. Well, this is actually not a bad front 7.
No, this is the best front 7 division in the NFL, I think.
Better than the AFC West?
We'll see by the end.
I don't know. I thought last night.
Oh God, I have 3 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna go Zadarius Smith.
Oh, wow. Okay, really. So Darius. Okay, serious.
Wow. I panicked, and I'm not mad.
Wow. Really?
I'm not mad about that.
There's 2 guys I would have taken over him. So I'm gonna take the first one. Actually, no.
I'm really not mad about that though.
I'm gonna take the best receiver in the division.
Okay.
Devontae Adams.
Okay.
Now I'm thinking. Well, it's actually not a bad running back division either. Top heavy.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's top heavy though.
Secondary. This is really good. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the obvious best quarterback in the division.
Say that again?
I'm going to go ahead and secure the best quarterback in the division.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers. Welcome to my team.
I don't know why I didn't take him though. I mean, that That I'm a little annoyed about. Okay. Anyway. Okay, I'm on the clock here.
I picked all our super teams. Wait, never mind. I'm at home. For the second time in all our super teams, I have the better quarterback.
Yeah. Okay.
No!
I'm on the clock here, and I'm going to take the clear-cut second best receiver in the division.
Okay.
And arguably best, I'm not going to make the argument.
No,
not at all.
No.
I just said, I'm not making the argument. I said arguably. This is not an argument I would make. Kenny Galladay.
Whoa!
Am I missing somebody? Oh, God, Adam Thielen. I'm going to take him, too, right now.
Okay, I actually wrote down Adam Thielen.
No, I think Galladay is better than Thielen, but...
So do I. I just didn't know this on that. Okay. Well, you took both.
I just took them both, so...
Yeah. Okay. That makes my job easier. Oh, dang it. We don't take anymore. That sucks. Okay, first of all, I'm going to take a pair of... No, you know what? Okay, first off, give me. Ready?
I'm ready.
Give me...
He hasn't decided yet.
Jair.
Oh! He pronounced it right!
Yes, let's go! I got Jair!
Of all people to get Jair Alexander. Jesus. All right. So you get Jair Alexander, and who else do you want?
Yes. So, Jerry, welcome to my team. I always thought that was Jerry Alexander. Seriously. Jair. Okay. And then how about give me Eric Kendrick?
No! Stole my next pick.
Yes.
I had 2 picks done. And then...
Did I steal both?
No. Danielle Hunter was my other one, so I'm going to take him. But...
I was actually just about to literally say, when I said I was going to take 2, I was going to say I was going to take 2 front 7 guys from the Vikings. But
okay,
like,
I'm up here.
Oh yeah, Jerry. By the way, I just want to point out that Madden gave Danielle Hunter 89 overall.
That's deserved.
Danielle Hunter?
He deserves that.
Hold
That's
on.
good.
No. Danielle Hunter over the last 4 years has double the amount of sacks as the 98 overall J.J. Watt.
Okay, well then he should be.
Well, guess what? But J.J. Watt was hurt.
I'm on the clock here.
I'm
on the clock.
Overall, Madden. Trying to distract you in case you
I know what you're doing. I want Kyle Fuller.
Oh, Kyle Fuller. Ooh, Kyle Fuller. I'm going to have the best secondary in the NFL. I'm going to double up. I can't turn on my camera.
Don't do it.
I'm going to double up on safeties. Give me Harrison Smith from the Vikings. And Eddie Jackson Sr.
I'm not kidding. Those were my next 2 picks.
Eddie Jackson. Wait, he's not a senior. Never mind. Eddie Jackson from the Bears.
Not only did you steal my next pick, you stole my next 2 picks. That's incredibly annoying.
Let's go.
That's the first time that's happened. We stole each other's picks. But you just stole both of my picks.
Let's go.
Oh my God. All right. Well, now I got to think here. Okay.
Let's go.
I'll take Dalvin Cook.
I'll just go to bed.
I'll go Dalvin Cook.
I don't know about the win.
Okay. I want...
All right, hold on. Let me write it in. Dalvin Cook. I was being too loud when I went to the let's go for taking the next 2 players.
Okay, I want... I'm annoyed. You stole both of them. God. Okay.
Let's go.
Threw me off completely.
I killed Josh's vibe. I killed Josh's vibe.
God, I got 3 seconds. Okay.
Forfeit. Let's go.
I was about to say the name. Can I get that? Because I was halfway through the first name.
You know what? You gave me one last night.
Kenny Clark.
No! You stole one of my picks that I was definitely gonna go with in the next 2 rounds.
Okay, you're on the clock.
Give me Aaron Jones.
Okay.
All right, along with Aaron Jones, I will take. Ooh.
I'm so mad.
This will be a bit of a reach. A nice, big, nice reach. Hold on. How much time do I have?
20 seconds.
Didn't you reset the clock after I took Aaron Jones?
Yeah, that's why you have 20 and not like 2.
Hold on. Shoot. How much time do I have now?
10.
5.
5.
All right, this is the reach. Give me Frank Ragnow.
Are you kidding me?
I told you it was a reach.
You just stole my next pick.
Let's go!
I swear to God, Michael.
Oh my God, I am.
That's 3 in a row.
That is 3. 4, actually.
No, because I know who my next pick is. God. Okay, I do know my next pick.
Don't steal mine. Watch yourself.
Oh, I really would like to.
Ah.
God. Okay, my next pick here, I'm going to take Eddie Goldman.
Not my pick.
Now my next pick. Man, Michael. Okay. Eddie Goldman and you took Aaron Jones.
You know, Josh, the only thing that can help you. Never mind. I'm saving that for me. I made a meme about myself for myself, but I know this actually might be a good time for you to use it. But I made it for me.
Right now.
What?
Said I wanted Ragnow. Okay.
No! Yes! That's your second forfeited.
No, first.
Second. Oh, no, you're first. You're right. You're first. I'm sorry. I apologize.
God. Okay, you're up.
God, yes.
Not over. It's not over.
It is over.
You really rattled me with Eddie Jackson and Harrison Smith, though. It is far from over, though, Michael. Far from over.
I have to say that I definitely agree. It is far from over. Give me a player.
What do you want, Michael?
I want from the Cavaliers. Excellent defense.
Okay.
Give me. Oh, that's some options here. I'm gonna go with Akeem Hicks.
Barely got that one in. He did, but barely. You're up.
And then, can you give me 1 second to load something up, please?
No. That's the clock is 4.
Okay, give me.
God, I'm still annoyed.
You know what? This might be a reach. But I'm going to take from the Detroit Lions front 7.
Okay.
Give me Jamie Collins Sr.
Definitely a reach.
Definitely a reach?
You can afford it, but that's a reach.
I thought so. I like Jamie Collins. is not the
Name
same.
power might help you, but in terms of as a player, I don't agree with the pick. I was about to take Darius Slay, and then I realized he's out of the division.
I was gonna take Darius Slay in a heartbeat, but
okay. I'm going to take here Tariq Cohen.
Slay has been slayed. What?
Yeah.
He's not even the best running back on his team.
I think he's better than Montgomery. All right, I'm up here. I'm gonna go. With got play time.
Let's see who draft.
I'll take
Who will I take?
Rudolph the Red Zone Reindeer, Kyle Rudolph.
Okay. Oh my God, never mind.
You're up, by the way.
Okay. I just realized I forgot to put tight ends over here. But all right. Give me Allen Robinson.
Okay.
And also give me, I can wait on that. And also I can wait on that. So maybe I'll just take him. Ready?
Go ahead.
Oh, do I want to take him? I don't know. Okay. Ready?
Ready.
Elkton Jenkins.
What?
I
I would not have taken him at all. Like the entire
hold on. I think
He's not really that good. I'm up. Yep, I have Cody Whitehair.
I mixed him up with someone.
Too bad. I got Cody Whitehair, and I'm gonna go. I already went. I got. Well, I didn't go twice. I took one guy. I got Cody Whitehair as one of my
Cody
offensive.
Whitehair? Who?
Yeah. Center from the Bears. Really good. Okay.
I was just surprised. Okay.
Good. It's very good.
Yeah, probably.
Well, I got Darius Smith. I might as well scoop up Preston Smith as well.
Smart man there.
I think I'm back on it now. I think you are up by a little bit still. I'm not going to say I've come back to take the lead, but I think I've narrowed the gap, and I think I feel a lot better than where I was before.
You definitely should. I have not been playing up to my game.
You are on the clock. I think you still have the edge, small edge, but it's definitely closer now.
True that. True. This is true. Your statement is very true.
Actually correct.
Very factually, very correct. It's correct. It's correct. I like your correct.
5 seconds.
25 seconds.
Okay, I know. Ooh, no. I know I won't, but no, I don't.
All right, give me. Oh shoot, he's not in the division anymore. Okay, I got a pick. Oh, what? I got a pick.
You didn't say the name. You can't be like that. Who's your pick? You have 5 seconds. 3, 5, 4.
Mike Hughes. Oh.
Mike Hughes?
Yeah, that was
Right. Fine. Okay, Mike Hughes.
Is that a good pick?
Not really, considering that my corner I'm about to take is better. Give me
Okuda?
no, actually, I was gonna go. I was gonna go with True Font, but actually, I think Okuda has better name power, so I'm gonna take him instead.
True, smart man.
Okay, I'm on the clock here, and Mike. Ooh, let's see.
Give me a sec. Who did you take this picture from?
Wait a second. How many picks did you make?
1.
Okay. Well, you can't take Okuda anyway, so you just on the clock. You're on the clock.
For 3 picks in a row.
No, because I only took one guy.
Ah, makes sense. Okay, makes sense.
So you're up.
All right. Give me. Uh. The Vikings. Okay. No.
What do you mean no? Who no to what?
Nothing.
But what?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm just texting me who to take. Oh, give me Michael Pierce.
Michael Pierce, Friday's in the division. By the way, no outside help.
I didn't. That was the first. No.
No outside help.
He told me to take somebody.
That's a good pick, but no outside help. Okay.
He didn't tell me to take Michael Pierce.
Okay. I took a Kuda, and now my next
He
pick.
told me to take somebody else.
Okay. All right. I took a Kuda, and now I'm going to take. I'm torn between two guys here. God, who's better? Not even who's better. Who's better? I mean, who's bigger? Like a bigger name. Marvin. Marvin Jones is a bigger name. I'm taking him. But you get the other guy. Michael, you are on the clock.
Who did I take with my last pick, by the way? Michael Pierce. Okay, thank you. I'm going to take Lazard. Alan Lazard.
What? Over Funches?
Funches?
I would throw his torn between.
Well, Funches, I want to take Funches. First of all, I think Justin Jefferson is better than both of them.
Wow. Well, why'd you take Jefferson then?
I don't know. I should have taken Justin Jefferson. That was the one that Sam told me that I said no.
All right, you're on the clock here.
That was like the fourth time in a row. He was like, take Lazard, take Lazard, take Lazard, take Lazard. Okay, peer pressure me into taking Alan Lazard.
I would not have listened to him. You're on the clock, though.
Yeah. Very vulnerable. Not good. Oh, I'm on the clock? Okay. Ooh, I'm going to take Mason Crosby and move him to offensive lineman.
So, are you taking Crosby, though? You taking Crosby?
No.
Okay.
I can finally do that, though. Because
Well, you can't do it on offensive line.
I know, but I can. Okay, never mind. I can make a joke.
You can make the joke. Yes, you can make the joke.
In the division. Okay, give me.
Don't do it. Don't you dare do it. You have 5 seconds.
Trey Flowers.
Oh. Okay, I know who my next two picks are. I'm completing my front seven here, and I'm also completing my comeback here.
My guy, don't take him.
I'm completing my front seven and completing the comeback.
Don't do it. Don't do
Give
it.
me, ready?
No.
Anthony Barr and Roquan Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Let's go!
Josh.
You're on the clock.
You don't understand. There was two guys that I wrote down. I wrote down the two guys I was going to consider for my last front seven spot. I wrote down Anthony Barr and I wrote down Roquan Smith. I was going to take Smith.
Let's go! I'm back, baby!
It is insane.
I know who my next two picks I want. By the way, you have 9 seconds.
Pause my time. I'm not here.
What do you mean you're not here?
I'm not there. Give me a sec. 1,
2.
No, I'm not like here. I'm not like this. I'm talking to my sister needs me for a second. I've been talking to. I've been on mute in case you haven't realized. Oh, you're not looking. That's right. My bad. You're not streaming.
Okay, you have 5.
No, I can't. I'm not done yet. Hold on. Give me like 20 seconds. Recap the team.
What? Where? What do you? Make sure he's on mute, not cheating here. Okay. That's annoying, but I have Dalvin Cook, Tariq Cohen, Kenny Galladay, Adam Thielen, Marvin Jones, Kyle Rudolph, David Bakhtiari, Cody Whitehair, Zadarius Smith, Danielle Hunter, Kenny Clark, Eddie Goldman, Preston Smith, Anthony Barr, Roquan Smith, Kyle Fuller, and Akuda. Michael has Rodgers, Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams, Allen Robinson, Alan Lazard, Frank Ragnar, Elgin Jenkins, Khalil Mack, Eric Kendricks, Keem Hicks, Jamie Collins, Michael Pierce, Troy Flowers, Jair Alexander, Mike Hughes, Eddie Jackson, and Harrison Smith. And Michael has about 5 more seconds before I resume the clock. 5, 4, 3. Michael. Michael. He has 2 seconds left, by the way, on the clock. All right, I'm counting to 10 here. And if 10 seconds is not up, I'm just going to reset the clock. 1, 2, 3.
3, 4.
Okay, 2 seconds starting now.
What? I didn't get a chance to do 2 seconds. I didn't get a chance to.
You had 2 seconds left.
I didn't. Okay.
Fine.
I have my pick.
All right, well, who's the pick?
Dave Montgomery.
Fair enough. That's your pick. Was that your first or second pick?
That was, I took, yeah, that was my first one, remember? Because you stole, what's his name for me?
Yeah.
You
Okay,
stole
you're up. You're up.
Roquan Smith, and then you stole Anthony Barr. Okay, Dave Montgomery over DeAndre Swift.
Good pick. Okay.
All right, well, my next pick, give me. Jeez. Okay, give me.
Good pick right there.
Seriously?
That's a real steal.
Josh.
Yeah.
Would that be a good pick?
I didn't hear you said. I just heard
No. Okay. I thought you actually heard what I was saying. Okay. Never mind. Ooh, so what's your favorite name in the NFL?
You have no time. I'm on the clock here.
Don't take my player that I was literally just saying.
All right, I am going to take here.
Take Halapu.
No, I'm not taking Vaitai. He sucks. Vaitai is a horrible player.
Yeah, but name power, literally.
No, I'm not taking him. He sucks.
So, but he is
a horrible football player. No, I will take.
No one's bad, Josh.
He's bad. I'm gonna take Corey Linsley.
Alex and Jenkins is better.
They're both good though.
Okay, I'll agree. Jenkins was a bit of a reach.
Okay, I'm on the clock here again, and I am going to take a guy that it's not like something I make a priority to do. It just seems like he's always on my fantasy football team every single year in at least one league. And it's not intentional, but it just always seems to happen. And that's Matt Prater. So I know Mason Crosby is really good, but I have this weird session with Matt Prater in fantasy football, so I'm just going to take him on Team Josh.
Give me J.K. Scott.
Okay, so you got your punter. Okay, you're on the clock again.
Give me, right. I don't even know if this guy is good anymore. Or was even good to start. Give me Pat
Elfline?
Elfline?
He's okay.
Good pick?
I don't know who else you could have
Is
taken.
Riley Reef better? Is Garrett Bradbury better?
In my opinion, yes, but that could go either way.
I was between Bradbury. Yeah. And then
Anyway.
who did I take?
Elfline, Pat Elfline. That's not a bad pick. It's not a great pick, but it's not a bad pick.
I think it's the best offensive lineman available.
Yeah. Okay, I'm up here, and I'm gonna take. Well, first thing I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna take my quarterback and go with Nick Foles. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go actually with Kirk Cousins. You like that? Welcome to the team. That was unnecessary. But I'm on the clock again, and I'm going to take. Well, I want a safety, but my 2 safeties are both gone. Michael.
Yeah.
But I am.
Oh, a really good one.
But there's still a very good safety, Harrison Smith's teammate, Anthony Harris, who I'm going to take.
Good job.
Okay, you are almost on the clock once I finish typing in Harris. Okay, you're up.
I have 3 offensive linemen.
You do.
Who?
Frank Ragnar, Elgin Jenkins, Pat Elfline. You need a tight end and a kicker.
Hold on, I didn't write down Elton Jenkins.
Okay. I will pause the clock for that. You need a tight end and a kicker. I need a safety and I need a safety and a punter.
Front seven, I also need.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you need a tight end, front seven, and say. And
I would put TJ Hawkinson. TJ
you
Hawkinson.
are back on the clock.
TJ Hawkinson.
TJ Hawkinson. Okay. You are back on the clock. Need a front seven guy and a kicker. I need a safety and a punter.
Can I take someone that was like on the team, is free agent right now?
No. You have 0 seconds, actually.
Wait, Robert Quinn.
That was late. That one was late. But the good news is I need a safety and a punter, meaning whoever I take, it won't matter, but you do have to wait.
What do you mean? You need 2 front seven guys.
I need a safety and a punter. I'll tell you my front seven. I'll tell you my whole front seven. Zadarius Smith, Daniil Hunter, Kenny Clark, Eddie Goldman, Preston Smith, Anthony Barr.
Oh, yeah, Anthony Barr and Roquan Smith. I was so mad I forgot to write them down.
That's 7 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I need a safety and a punter. Okay. All right. So. I'm still mad that you took Eddie Jackson. And, hey, that's revenge, though, because I took Eddie Jackson from you before.
Oh, yeah.
That's your revenge.
Yeah.
Who do I take at safety?
It would be very nice of you to take Barr and Smith, though.
Okay, who do I take at safety?
That was your revenge on my revenge.
Okay, well, my clock's about to run out, so I'm just going to tell you my punter is. That's Pat O'Donnell.
Okay.
And now I'm back on the clock here. I'm going to think again about my safeties. I am going to take the University of Maryland alum Darnell Savage.
All right, I'm going to take Mason Crosby, and to finish it off, Robert Quinn.
Okay, that's it.
Well, who's your all offensive lineman? Your second one?
Corey Lindsley, Cody Whitehair, David Bakhtiari.
I got it. Corey
Who's your front seven guy? Robert Quinn?
Yep.
And then your kicker is Crosby.
Yep.
Your team, I think, is at least 50% Packers. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No on your front seven.
No, one of my front seven.
6, 7, 8. 8. If you had a couple front seven guys, it would be. But yeah, you have a lot of Packers, just none on your none from your front seven. The 2 front seven guys from the Packers are on, actually 3 front seven guys from the Packers are all on my teams. Zadarius Smith, Kenny Clark, and Preston Smith. All right, so let's go through here the final teams. We have Kirk Cousins. Well, sorry, on Team Josh. We have Kirk Cousins, Dalvin Cook, Tariq Cohen, Kenny Galladay, Adam Thielen, Marvin Jones, Kyle Rudolph, David Bakhtiari, Cody Whitehair, and Corey Lindsley. My defense, we have Zadarius Smith, Daniil Hunter, Kenny Clark, Eddie Goldman, Preston Smith, Anthony Barr, Roquan Smith. My corners are Kyle Fuller and Jeff Okudah. My safeties are Anthony Harris and Darnell Savage. My kicker is Matt Prater. My punter is Pat O'Donnell. Team Michael. We have Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones at running back, David Montgomery, Devontae Adams, Allen Robinson, Alan Lazard, TJ Hawkinson, Frank Ragnar, Elgin Jenkins, Pat Elfline, Khalil Mack, Eric Kendricks, Akeem Hicks, Jamie Collins, Michael Pierce, Trey Flowers, Robert Quinn, Jair Alexander, Mike Hughes, Eddie Jackson, Harrison Smith, Mason Crosby, and J.K. Scott. And I'm telling you, Michael, I think this is the closest and most even super teams we've ever done.
I have to say, I think I agree.
I genuinely cannot tell you who I think has a better team. I think this will be the closest vote, and I think it should be the closest vote. I'm gonna say that I won, but if I'm analyzing as someone who's voting, I cannot tell you who I would vote for. I really can't.
All right.
It's dead even. Who would you honestly? Are you with me there? Like, if you really had to pick, like it would be a tough pick.
Yeah.
These are two very good teams, I think.
Yeah. All right, guys. I was really hoping I would have my face shown for this, but unfortunately, well, we get to do what we gonna do. But we're gonna play something we're gonna start doing more often. We will be playing.
Well, this is not something we're gonna be doing more often. This is not like a sport. This is not like a
Well, we're gonna be playing games more. Like,
right. I'm gonna add a couple, by the way.
Yeah, go ahead. I wasn't even done, but yeah. Make him all takers, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna play
2, 3.
a game called Sport or No Sport.
Some of these are obviously sports, by the way.
I know. But some people actually might not think so. All right. So in this game, we give a couple like possible sports.
Some of these are obvious. I'm looking through.
Yeah, I know. Sport or not sport? We'll give you some like sports. For example, football. Football, sport or not sport?
No. I think they understand how this game works.
Right. So we're gonna give you some
pretty self-explanatory.
All right.
But for the record, sport.
Before we start, I want to put this up. Hold on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got to do 2 more because there's 8. So I'm
gonna put this up.
Okay. You're gonna read us the definition of a sport?
No. I think we should just keep this up.
Michael.
No.
Just it's good to read it, but we don't need to keep
All right. A sport is an activity involving physical
exercise.
No. What did I say? Exertion.
I can't really exertion.
Okay, exertion skill in which an individual or team competes against another or others for entertainment. Or what qualifies as sport? Well, yeah.
Okay, we got it. Let's get started here.
By the way, the definition was from Oxford, which is like Harvard of the world. All right. For our first one, the obvious one, Josh, is cheerleading a sport?
Okay, well, here's my thing with cheerleading. Okay.
Oh no, you're gonna take my explanation.
So, you have to clarify: is cheerleading the same cheerleading on the sidelines of games, or is it cheerleading like the competitions? Because there are cheerleading competitions.
There you go. You took exactly.
Because that's what I'm asking.
Right. See,
which one is this?
There's competitive cheer and there's just sideline cheer.
Okay. Sideline cheerleading, I would say no. Competitive cheerleading, I would say yes.
Dang it. You literally took mine. Sideline cheerleading, I would say no. Competitive cheerleading, I was literally... Okay. Is dancing, so like hip-hop, tap dance, whatever, a sport? In my opinion,
yes.
Absolutely yes. It takes practice.
1,000%.
There's a lot of competition. I've done hip-hop dancing.
Have?
Yes.
Oh, is there a video of that somewhere?
Oh, I'm sure there is.
Oh, I need to see that.
And
I think the viewers need to see that too. That will be shown on this show at some point.
Maybe. If I can find it.
Oh, if I can find it, it'll be shown.
Well, I don't think it was posted. I mean, you can probably find it KarenSacks.com. I don't know if I have videos. I don't know if they do that. But I don't even know if there is a KarenSacks.com. It was Karen Sacks Dance Studio, by the way. Do you know what that is?
No. But anyway, okay. Absolutely, dancing is a sport. 100%.
Right, exactly.
This next one is, again, these next two.
Yeah.
1,000% yes.
Although I know some people who thinks, who don't think they are a sport. But
by the way, I have an even 10. I added them all in, so now we have an even 10 for what we're doing. For this, like.
For what?
I added some in, so now there's 10.
Yeah, okay, I see them. Okay, good ones. Okay. Is golf a
Yes, move on.
well? Hold on,
No, stop it.
hold on. Oh no, I think golf is a sport, of course.
Okay.
But
I'm about to say.
but the definition for activity involving or an athletic activity requiring skill or physical, or physical ability.
Golf is a sport.
Yeah, I agree.
If it was my rule, by the way, is if
It
it was
was
ever in-
talent.
if I'm torn and I have not. Okay. If I am torn,
Oh, wow, we got some Minnesota.
that's interesting. But if I'm torn, like yes or no, I ask myself the question: Is it currently or ever has been in the Olympics? If the answer to that is yes, it's ever been in the Olympics or currently in the Olympics, then it's a sport. Golf has been in the Olympics before. It's a sport. Move on.
All right. Is NASCAR racing, which technically does not involve physical, I think it does, but some people might not think so. Is that a sport?
I would say yes. However, I would understand why people would say no, but I would say yes.
Same here. I'll understand why people say no, but really, and I don't think it's just a sport for the racers. The pit crew people. I mean, that takes talent. That's physical ability in itself.
Right.
I do think racing is a sport. Yes, I do. I know some people who don't. Some people on this on sportscaster.com actually that do, but not. But I do believe that NASCAR racing is a sport. Now, different type of racing, a racing we cover on this show. Well, we technically cover NASCAR. We have in the past. Horse racing.
Yes.
I agree. It's horse racing sport. I do believe it
Horse
is.
is a sport.
Jockey, trainer, the horse, they all compete. Now, this next one, I think I'll have a different opinion than you on. Are esports sports?
This is controversial, by the way.
Yes, it is.
All right.
This is the best one I've. And by the way,
Easy.
this is the first one Josh added. So yeah, maybe I should not. I'm not like that at this.
This is the this whole type of topic. This type of thing discussed whenever it's discussed between friends and stuff. This is usually the thing that's being discussed is esports.
Oh, yeah.
Sport. First of all, I will tell you this: sport or not, it is dramatically raising up in popularity.
Oh yeah, sure, of course.
Before we answer, I want to make that very clear. This is taking over. This is really getting big. Now, it has the word sport in it. By the way, I've had this discussion many times with my friends, so I can I've actually argued both sides because I've changed my opinion before. But right now, because I have changed my opinion, but right now, I would say, I don't really know. This is tough because there's no physical.
Right. Well, you get your thumb exercise.
Now, there's no physical exercise. However, it definitely takes skill.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And the next one that we're doing is the same type of thing.
Right.
And for me, you kind of have to group this together. So the next one, which you guys don't know what it is, but it's if I consider that a sport, this should be a sport. And if I don't consider that a sport, this shouldn't be considered a sport.
Right. I agree. I agree actually with everything you just said. Perfect. I think you summarized that better than I could.
So I don't consider the next thing a sport. Spoiler alert, by the way. So for that reason, I guess I would have to say no.
Mm-hmm.
But if someone wants to say yes, I'm not going to argue with you.
First off, I'll say this. This is the one opinion that I've had for a very long time. The esports gamers, whether or not it's a sport or not, I don't count the esports gamers as athletes. I really don't.
That I will agree with. But there are NASCAR drivers. They're not athletes.
I consider NASCAR drivers athletes, actually.
Okay. Are jockeys athletes?
Yes. Oh yeah, definitely. More than NASCAR drivers. We got a live comment from Twitch.
Hey!
Let's go!
First of all, eSport, we are on Twitch right now. Of course, this is... I just realized that. We're on Twitch right now. Of course, you guys are going to argue yes on this one.
We
This is
appreciate that,
the
though.
streaming platform for gaming. I just realized that we are broadcasting live on Twitch right now. If we had a lot of viewers on here and they heard what I just said, I would have gotten they would have reported our show. They would have tried to take us down. If we had more than one viewer on right now, there would be an army of angry people at us right now.
Yeah.
I did make it clear though. If you want to say yes, I really won't argue with you. I think you can go either way here.
Yeah. All right. So here's the thing I have. So I do not consider esport a sport for that reason. I don't. If they're not athletes, if a sport does not have athletes, I don't consider it a sport.
Okay. You know what?
And I know the next thing.
Hold on. Since I'm so 50-50, just so we can, I will. I'm so no. I understand now. But here we have oh god, I'm ended the broadcast. I'd have been bad.
Okay.
It's not that deep. You're not considering the mental side effects of esports.
By the way, I just added one that I really wanted to add in, even though it's an odd number. I think it doesn't matter.
It's fine. Why did you add it? Okay.
No, because there's a conversation.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Believe it or not, one of the better ones I added.
That's interesting, actually.
Yeah, I think it's interesting, and there's a reason why. I'll bring it up in a bit. But, all right, no. So yeah. Our next thing, which I know for a fact, even because you've already mentioned, I have a different opinion than you on.
Chess is not a sport.
Okay.
Chess is an activity that is done that requires a ton of brain. However, there is no physical skill. I have always believed that chess is not a sport. And the reasoning behind it is the same reasoning behind saying that esports is not a sport. If you're going to say that esports isn't a sport, the reasoning you're going to use is the exact reasoning that I use for saying that chess isn't. So if it wasn't for that, honestly, my answer to esports probably would have been yes. But the reasoning behind no to esports is my exact reasoning why I don't consider chess a sport, because there's no physical activity whatsoever in this. So for that reason, I have to I have to say no to esports, and I'm going to say a definite no to chess. That's what I've always believed.
All right, here's the thing. I know, and this will be very controversial. I know that I said that if it's a sport, and the reason I don't count esports as a sport, by the way, for those of you that I just did update, for those of you watching, my reason the camera's off is because it's not working right now. Hopefully we're going to get that fixed.
Yeah.
I personally believe, and I said this about esports, the reason I don't think it's a sport is because I don't consider the gamers athletes.
Right.
First of all, this is, again, somebody that plays video games. I'm not as good as, people that do it on,
Yeah, I want to make that clear. People like Ninja and stuff, those people are not athletes, but they are definitely...
They're good at gaming, and I'm not taking
And they also, they deserve to be mentioned.
Oh, sure, of course they do. They do. But here is what I'm gonna say. Here is why I personally think I'm gonna say chess is a sport. And I know what I said. I know what I said.
By the way, this is the perfect segment for our first show on Twitch.
Yeah. I know I said that I don't consider gamers athletes, but I consider chess players athletes.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Okay, actually, I did not know this. Apparently Ninja played college soccer. Okay, I did not know that. Now, I am not involved in esports. I am not. So
Ninja might be an athlete, but
okay, so I guess Ninja is an athlete. I actually did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually really. That's
yeah, we appreciate Twitch users.
It's actually really cool. I never knew that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. But I didn't. Okay, so he uses Allier or something. I don't know. Does Allier even play sport? I don't know.
That name in forever.
Yeah, neither have I. I don't know.
Again, I'm not into this stuff. I played 2 video games, Madden and 2K.
Exactly.
So I am not qualified on that. But
exactly. Same. I don't play GTA. Right? Chess is a sport. I actually consider chess players athletes.
Why? Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
I do. I consider
Please explain.
what?
Please explain.
It's tough. You know,
I
here-
disagree with you on that. Chess players are definitely not athletes.
I understand.
Especially gamers are closer to athletes than chess players. I will tell you that. I will consider a gamer an athlete way before I would consider someone who plays chess an athlete. Way before.
All right. The thing with chess is that it really requires a lot of skill, a lot of talent, a lot of skill, a lot of talent.
What are you talking about here?
Chess, a ton of skill and a ton of talent.
Okay.
So,
But so does esports. So does
right? No, I
a lot of things.
understand this. So really, it's close in my opinion. Maybe esports is a sport. If chess is a sport, I do think that the chess players. I just gotta say, I can't. I gotta say that chess players.
You are gonna love our show. Because this is 1,000% true. This is the tip of the iceberg, man. Tip of the iceberg. You got no idea.
Oh, that you're Skip Bailey.
No, he's talking to you.
No, he's not.
Oh, the camera on.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
No,
Oh yes. Oh
I
yes.
disagree with that. Michael's Skip Bayless.
Let's go. No, I'm calling coward, but
Yeah, you're Colin Coward also. I don't. Skip Bayless. That's like the last guy I've been compared. I've been compared to a lot of people. Skip Bayless is like the last guy I would compare myself to.
I've been compared to Skip Bailey multiple times.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's now I will say I think Skip Bayless is better than us. But that's not why I would like dismiss. I just don't think I'm similar to him. I also disagree with his takes, but that's not like a reason why I don't agree with it. I don't think me and him are similar.
right. That makes sense. That makes sense. That does make sense.
Like I disagree with Stephen A. a lot, but I understand the comparison there.
You know what? Fine. You know what? How about this? I don't consider chess players athletes, but I just feel like it definitely. I've changed my mind.
Okay.
It's not a sport.
There we go.
I say that. You know what? Esports is a sport.
Okay.
It's
So
not.
yes on both. Okay.
I'm
But
gonna
you
change-
do agree, like you kind of have to go like it's either yes on both of those or no on both of
You know
those.
what? I'm changing this. Ready? Here's what I'm changing. I am not considering esports gamers. I'm not considering them athletes. I'm not considering chess players athletes, but they're both a sport. I'm gonna tell you why. Esports, both of them, really a lot of mental power is necessary.
Yeah, but that's not a sport.
Esports communication is very necessary.
Yes, but how is that a sport?
Hold on. You need to know the ins and outs. You need to know the map of each game.
Is competitive board game playing? Would that be a sport? No.
Yes.
Okay, so me and you have two different definitions. Then, because no, I'm not consider it a sport because it doesn't require any physical activity.
I think it's a sport. I think it requires physical activity.
It's also competitive board game playing something I just made up. If that's a thing, I had no idea.
What do you mean? Family Game Night used to be on what was it? On
I
the
forgot about that show.
channel. What was that channel called?
Oh God, what was that channel called? Because that channel's like gone now, isn't it?
The purple one, right?
Yeah, I think that channel's just gone now.
What was that?
I don't remember. Let me look that up. But I used to love that show. Family Game Night was on Discovery Family. That can't be right. It was called something else.
It was definitely 100%.
What was it called before that? Because I guess that might be what it's called now. That's not what it was called before.
It's like Hub something.
Network.
What?
It called it the Hub. I can see why they changed that.
Hub. That's right. Hub Network. That's right. Hub Network.
I can see why they changed it to the Hub, though. I understand why they changed that. Yeah. Okay.
No, still, it's
I understand why they changed the name.
okay. That doesn't matter. Still, childhood memories. I remember this too. I understand. But besides, we lost track. Back to
It's chess.
what?
Chess.
Back to what is a sport and what's not a sport.
I think we're good. Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on. Is cycling a sport?
Yes, move on.
Absolutely.
Move on.
Oh, parkour sport.
These next two are ones I am passionate about.
Me too.
Okay?
Me too.
And also, actually, I want to add one in because this all is together.
Yeah. Combine those two.
No. I'm adding this one in right after parkour. Okay. Now.
Okay.
Something that I don't even know if Michael knows this about me, but there's something that not a lot of people know about me, unless actually, well, my friends know this about me, but like, I don't know how many people actually know this. So I am not a good athlete in terms of football, basketball, all that stuff. However, since I was 8, I have done this stuff. Rock climbing, Ninja Warrior, which spoiler, there are our next two. That stuff I have been doing since I was 8 years old.
Right.
I have watched it grow. The show, American Ninja Warrior, I've watched that. When I first saw it, I found that way before it blew up. I randomly found that show like when I was like 7 or 8 years old. I've watched that show really grow. And I know also I've met a bunch of people involved in this community here. And I will tell you, 1,000%, no question about it, it is absolutely a sport, and I will argue that forever.
Josh, I completely agree.
I'm telling you, I as someone, take my word for it, as someone that has watched this stuff grow, I've watched parkour and free running that in here, but parkour, free running, same type of thing. That is absolutely a sport. I will argue that forever to anyone who disagrees with me there. And I will continue that with the next two. And the last one in particular, I will really, but absolutely a sport. 100%. I got passionate. You guys can go now.
Parkour is a sport.
Yeah.
Parkour is a sport. I mean, physical talent, physical ability, does that need physical ability? Of course it does. It needs it more than...
Yeah. My question is, do you consider gymnastics a sport? And
absolutely.
First of all, the answer to that should absolutely be yes. In fact, it's not even on here, and it's not on here for a reason, because it's obviously a sport.
I don't think that's even a question.
But that's my point. I'm saying gymnastics is a sport, and it's so obvious a sport. It's not even like on our list here, because it's obviously a sport.
Right.
Parkour and gymnastics have a lot of similarities. So if you're going to consider gymnastics a sport, which you obviously shouldn't do, consider parkour a sport.
Is wrestling a sport?
Not the WWE. The concept of wrestling, like high school wrestling, is a sport.
That's not WWE is not wrestling. It's fake wrestling.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Wrestling is a sport. The stuff on WWE is not.
Right. Okay. Is rock climbing a sport? I think we have the same opinion on this. Yep. Absolutely, it's a sport. 100% it's a sport.
It's going into the Olympics next year. It is a sport.
Is it? Oh yeah, that's right. It is. I forgot about that. As it should.
Yes. And this one's the one I'm passionate about here. I'm excited here.
Okay. I don't really understand, like, American Ninja Warrior, I think the name of the TV is our ninja courses. I think you see
But American Ninja Warrior, first of all, people don't realize this is that whole thing that started in Japan. It's called Ninja Warrior. That has been going on since the late 90s. It's been
look at God, historian.
Phenomenon in Japan. I think it was 2009 it came over to America. I'm telling you, this is like I fell in love with this before I fell in love with football. That tells you how long this is. I was into this stuff before I was into football. It's been that long. So yes, I know a ton about this stuff. And I'm telling you, again, now the TV show, they brand it as a little bit more of a TV show than a sport. But I will tell you, again, as someone who's met many of the athletes, and they are athletes, they consider them athletes as well. And the actual courses, if you've never tried it, you can't tell me it doesn't require any physical ability. That stuff is incredibly hard.
Right.
And it's also very different because we've seen pro athletes try stuff like this. It's a very different type of strength that these guys have. The upper body strength it's upper body strength, but different. Your grip strength needs to be world class. Your balance needs to be very good. And it's an all-around athleticism, but it's a very different all-around athleticism that you would say in football and basketball and stuff like that. So, again, it is, I will say with the last two, absolutely 100% a sport. 100%. The TV show is a TV show, but the concept of Ninja Warrior as a whole, 1,000% is.
Totally agree.
Okay.
Let's move on now and say and this guy, and I'm obviously talking about Joey Chestnut, was said by, like, Sam, for example, I believe you said it too, might be the most dominant player at their sport.
No, it was I think it was Ari that said it.
Ari and Sam. Okay. Josh, is hot dog eating a sport?
This is one of those where it's like maybe it is on ESPN. But like
I'm in the same boat. I don't think it is. I don't think, and that's why I don't consider Joey Chestnut an athlete.
oh yeah, I'll put it that way. The hot dog, like the people under these contests I do not consider athletes. So like I'm gonna say no, but like
and like the fact
no.
when I heard when like Sam and Ari said that Joey Chestnut is the most dominant player in their sport out of any player, including Michael Jordan and Randy Moss and LT.
Well, no. If you consider this a sport,
Not Randy Moss.
That's a true statement.
Yeah, I know. But no, I don't consider Joey Chestnut an athlete, and he was definitely not more dominant than Michael Jordan, Jerry Rice, or LT.
Oh if this was a sport, I would argue yes. The guy's won every single year. The guy breaks his own world record like every other year. You realize that he is.
Well, for his sport, but like I know I understand that for his sport, right? And that's the argument. But like his sport is just so much less of a sport.
No. I'm saying it's not a sport. I'm saying if you consider
I don't count it as a sport.
Then it's a true statement. I'm saying, but I am also saying it's not a sport, so it doesn't matter.
Making hot dog eating contest is the same thing as fireworks. It's just a 4th of July thing.
Right.
If fireworks are a sport, then hot dog eating is a sport. But fireworks are not a sport.
Competitive fireworking.
Yeah.
Whoever can.
Who has the largest fireworks? Go to Pennsylvania. They have good fireworks. My friends go to them.
Took me a second there. Okay.
I'm pretty sure they have good fireworks. Well, I mean, I see fireworks all the time. Okay, never mind. The phantom fireworks. Okay. Is skateboarding / snowboarding?
Yes, move on.
Okay, good.
Not even a question.
The next thing, I'm almost positive I will have a different opinion than you on.
Absolutely not. Not even a little bit. This is the biggest no of the entire segment.
Spelling bee or spelling competition?
This is without question. No. Like, just no. Like, this is to me the first and only no move on. Like, I don't even feel like this needs to be explained why this isn't a sport. This is not even close to a sport.
If you would see my face right now, you would see that I'm smiling right now.
You think this is a sport?
I do. Yeah. I do.
Because it's ESPN.
What?
Because they air it on ESPN.
That's one reason. No, this is sport, spelling bee, spelling competition. It's a sport because first off, this requires a lot of skill, a lot of
not physical skill.
Practice. Yes, physical skill.
What physical skill are you doing here?
Practice.
That's not physical skill. There's no exercise.
Well,
don't give me the exercising your brain stuff because no.
I mean, theoretically.
Okay, you know what I'm saying.
No, I think it's a sport. It's very competitive. It's super competitive.
Of course, it's competitive. But that doesn't
you cannot take away the competitiveness.
I will not.
Of spelling.
I will not do that. I will say that it's not a sport. But I will also say that playing a board game is not a sport. But it's competitive.
See, I think it is.
That's where me and you have a disagreement here. I don't consider that a sport because it's not. There's no physical activity.
I consider board games. I consider all that. I consider that a sport. All of these, I do.
Okay, if you're considering this a sport and you consider it just a sport, how are you even reluctant on esports? Because
I said esports is a sport.
No, but you changed it because originally you didn't. So I'll put it this way: I disagree. But if you have this, you should not for a second have thought anything other than yes for esports. Because that's closer to a sport than a spelling bee in chess.
Right.
I will say that.
Right.
Even though I said no to all three. If I were going to pick one of those three to pick, it would be without question esports. Chess and spelling bee are, to me, just easily no's. So, but if I were to consider chess or esports a sport, this would also be a sport. But for me, no. Just, it's not.
Okay. I think all three of them are sports, but
I just don't. I don't think that being able to spell is not a sport. It's impressive. It takes skill. Michael knows he's horrible at it.
I
But-
used to be good. I used to win. We had like mini spelling bees in like
I know.
the right.
We've already.
In third grade.
But it's not a sport. It's competitive, but it's not. It doesn't mean it's a sport because there's no physical activity going on, and that's where I keep going back to. So for that, I'm saying no. That's it, though. That's all of our sport, not sports. Over 10 o'clock, so we can just end it now. Fun
Yeah.
shit. Shout out to Twitch. Shout out to Sean_Nettleton for watching the whole way through. We're going to be going live here on Twitch and YouTube. By the way, shout out, even though they don't care, but shout out to YouTube for finally letting us stream a whole show without being mad at us. So good job there. Okay. Sign off now because I was bad.
Right. Okay. From I'm not pointing. Josh Berman.
That's
Point
me.
to yourself. Point to yourself. Or don't point to yourself. From Josh Berman, I'm Michael Mursky. Thanks everyone so much for joining us. Stay safe out there and have a great rest of your day.